Hello to all my friends out there. So I'm just going to prepare dinner as if I'm preparing dinner and you're not here. Okay, I fried 2 pieces of bacon. I want to make some Mexicali refried beans. And I bought this can of refried beans at Dollar Tree. I'm going to just use half a cup because I don't want, I'll freeze the other half a can because I don't want too much. You know, I don't want this stuff hanging around. If I have a little left, I'll make a couple burritos. I'll show you. Because this is 20 ounces and that is actually a pretty, that is over a pound. A pound is 16 ounces. So the Dollar Tree refried beans is really good deal. Okay, so I have I got a new tripod, but now you know how I wrecked my old one. It's easy to do. Okay, now, okay, I have some bacon grease, and you want to start it out. I had a little too much bacon grease, so I just poured it in here with a little lard, and I'm going to fry my tortillas in that. Okay. I spilled my milk all over the place over here. You know, my tea milk. Oh. All right, so now I want to put half a can. I'm just using half a can because this makes a lot. Half a can of refried beans, and I'll save the other half. If you guys have been following me, you might remember this. My friend's father or grandfather owned a Mexican restaurant, and it was at a train station between the U.S. and Mexico. And if it wasn't for her, nobody would know this recipe. Okay, so now you want to refry your beans. You need a little bacon grease, or you can use regular oil, or you can use chorizo, or you can use pork sausage as well. You can use whatever you have. Okay, so now I'm going to add my bacon back in there, 2 pieces. This is Black Label bacon. I got it marked down. So now comes, if you add your milk, you're not going to have to add cheese. This is just shelf-stable milk from Dollar Tree. And let me tell you, this makes the best dip, the best burritos. And so you want to cook that for a little while, you know, to flavor up your beans. Okay, now I'm going to go back over here and make the tortillas on my messy surface. Well, that's okay. So I'm just adding the milk little by little, and the continuous stirring is what makes your beans creamy. You can cook these a little bit on a little bit higher heat if you're attending to them, you know. So this is for 2 cups of this, 1.5 cups, 1 1/4 cup water. You need to stockpile this to eat with your beans. What if you can't get any tortillas? Then what? Starve? That's not a good plan. Okay, you can do it 2 ways. Since it's 1 1/4 cups, you can add a little less of this, or a little bit more water. So I went right down the middle. That's a 1/2 cup. 1 cup of that corn. Flour. See, here's my beans are coming along nicely. Okay, so now I need a little bit more water. I'm very accident prone. So what I want to do is I want to get this wet enough so I can create a little tortilla. You know, so I can pat out a tortilla and I can fry it in my grease. I have lard. I'm using bottled water. You don't have to. As long as it's water, it's water. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit more milk, just little by little as I'm cooking. These are going to be really creamy beans. Another thing is just keep these recipes in the back of your mind. You know, I would get used to eating it once in a while, just in case you ever had to. You know, a lot of people, they stockpile cornbread stuff. You can do that too. I think this is cheaper and easier. Okay, so now this is lard, and I put my bacon grease. I had a little extra, so I put it in there to fry my tortillas. And 1 cup is gonna make about maybe 6 small ones. I think I'm gonna make small ones. So I'm just gonna pat myself out a little tortilla. This is a good idea for just cutting down on your cost of food too, so you can save a little money. One of the things I'm going to be buying real soon is a nice little van. I told my son I want a she shed van. It's going to be like my she shed, but it's going to be a van. Decided. Okay, there's one. And let me tell you, this dinner smells good, you guys. Well, of course, it's homemade. You know, a lot of times we're all used to eating processed food, you know. You can buy this corn flour at Walmart. Out here, you know, we have the Mexican restaurants where you can get the real corn flour. So now when you turn them, if you wait, it's kind of like a pancake. If you wait until it's all the way done before you, I think this looks like it's going to make about 5 out of 1 cup. What is good about this corn flour is all you need is water. You need to make sure you have your stockpile of water too. Don't think just because there's floods, there's plenty of water. The water could be contaminated with God knows what. I'm adding more milk to my beans. I like my beans really, really creamy like baby food. They have this stuff in the 1 pound bag at Dollar Tree too, as well. You need to be teaching your children how to survive too, you know. Hopefully, maybe no disasters will befall us in this lifetime. I hope not. But you want to make sure, you know, you have your family secure, you know, in the future as well as, you know. So these are some tasty little tortillas, homemade. You could make them thinner if you want. So when you're putting your milk in your beans like that, you can get by without any cheese. You might want to be saving your cheese. For a while now, until I redo a lot of my old content, I'm going to be cooking these stockpile meals. And if you just have a little bit of corn flour stuff left, you want to make a little small tortilla, no wasting. It's going to be a good little tortilla. It's going to be a little itty bitty one, but it's going to taste good with a little salsa and beans. Okay, you guys, I'll be back.